Hi everyone, welcome back to this week's video, or welcome if this is your first time tuning in. My name is Stephanie. I will be doing an oracle card and a crystal card reading for the week of November 21st through the 27th, 2021. If you stumble across this guidance outside that time frame and it feels relevant to you, then it absolutely is. They are timeless in that respect. So if you were scrolling through my channel and one catches your eye, go ahead and watch it. See if it's got some guidance in it that is really resonant for you during that time period. You don't always have to stick to the listed dates. So this is, if you are watching it during the time period that it was meant for, this is November 21st to 27th, which is what a lot of people consider the start of the holiday season, right? So if you are on my email list, if you have either had a reading with me, you're on it, or if you have signed up through my website, which quite a few people did last week, which was great, then you will get a copy of any emails I send out. And I don't send out formal newsletters or anything, but I do send out promotions and sales and just good stuff. So free videos or downloads, that sort of thing. So this week I will be doing a sale, and if you're on my email list, you will get first notification of it. I do also usually post those on Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram, you would see it over there as well. If you aren't signed up for the email list and you would like to, I will put a link to my website below, and you can just do that through, there's a link on the bottom of the homepage, or you may get a pop-up box that allows you to sign up. So do that. I will send out fun sales throughout the year. So we will talk first about the 3 Akashic keywords I got for this week, and then we will go into our crystal energy. This week I'm going to use crystal card deck number 6 from the Healing Crystals Oracles. And then we will do our Sunday energy, which I like to separate out a little bit from the rest of the week. If you watch my channel regularly, you've probably caught on to that. This week, it just gives us a nice start, I think, a head start, a running start at the week. So this week, we're going to get our Sunday energy from Tosha Silver's Divine Abundance deck. And then the rest of the week, we will do from the Kyle Gray Keepers of the Light Oracle. So let's start with the 3 Akashic keywords. And these, if you're new to this channel, are just 3 keywords that I channel during the week while I'm doing private readings, or I'm just kind of in there prodding around in my own Akashic records to see what guidance there is for me, how I can have, set myself up in the best way possible for the things I'm working on right now. So just 3 sort of words that come up repetitively during the week, or that come up very strongly during the week. That's what those 3 Akashic keywords are each week. So this week, awareness is the first one. Awakening is the second one, and downloads is the third one. So I thought that was very interesting. We are just coming out of the energy of a really strong full moon and lunar eclipse, where a lot of you may have felt like you were kind of unburdening yourselves or getting rid of things, releasing, that sort of thing. So it feels like this week is sort of energetically anyway being illuminated, and the keywords pretty much support that. So I feel like it is a time of illumination, awareness, and that is when I asked a little bit more about that, it was self-awareness. I feel like awareness has come up before. I'd have to go back through the videos to see if that's the case, but awareness, I feel like self-awareness, yes, but also higher awareness is the message they gave me, sort of being tuned to a different frequency after this full moon. Like, we have raised our collective vibration. We're sort of moving into a different frequency collectively. And if you're very energetically sensitive, you may really notice that this week. So a heightened sense of awareness. So just doing maybe a little extra grounding work. A heightened sense of awareness is great because it allows us to see more clearly and further than we see before, but sometimes that can be also a little disconcerting. So knowing that you, especially if you're very sensitive, may have a heightened sense of awareness, and not going into anxiety because of that, but going into extra self-care and extra grounding practices because you're aware of this awareness ahead of time. So then the second keyword that came in is awakening. Same kind of energy as awareness, this kind of higher perspective, being awakened to new ways of being, new ways of doing, just kind of coming out of a fog is the vibe I was getting this week. And then the third one is downloads. And when I asked about that, it was energetic transmission. So you may be getting having some really vivid dreams or some really productive meditations, getting guidance from your higher self or any, spirit guides or angels, higher beings you work with, those downloads may be really frequent this week. So awareness, awakening, and downloads. So let's start with our crystal energy. I did draw the cards. I haven't looked at them yet, but this is making me laugh as soon as I turned it over because some of you notice that the cards sometimes line up with my clothing choices for the day I do these, which is always kind of funny. So we have blue topaz. And blue is really strongly associated with the throat chakra, but also the third eye. And that's kind of the message I'm getting about this week is that awareness, awakening, and downloads, those are all kind of third eye things. So really paying attention to keeping that energy center balanced and just being aware that you may be getting a lot of kind of intuitive information this week. So blue topaz is associated with the throat and third eye chakras. The 3 keywords are contentment, relaxation, and truth. So there's your blue topaz energy for this week. The mantra or affirmation you can work with this crystal is, I am content in the knowledge that I am protected by the universe. I am content in the knowledge that I am protected by the universe. And so that really kind of sums up the energy I was getting. Like, we have this heightened awareness. We have this awakening. We're receiving this intuitive information, this psychic information, these downloads or transmissions of energy. But I'm content in the knowledge that I am protected by the universe. So I just know that everything, because I've done all this work, because I'm self-aware, I am content in the knowledge that everything is happening for my highest good. So then Sunday, our abundance deck, we have, oh no way, expansiveness. So same energy. Sorry, no way. But there's that color again. So there's that third eye. Expansiveness says, eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. So again, that kind of clean slate energy, that letting go of the ego mind, not trying to figure everything out, but knowing that we are receiving this information and that we can trust it. So that's how we go into the week, is with a sense of expansiveness. And then Monday, we have, this is so funny. Monday, we have increased awareness, and awareness is our first Akashic keyword for this week. So super heightened awareness this week by the looks of it. This is the Master Buddha card from the Keepers of the Light Oracle, and it says, deep connection, trust your inner voice. So that is a super strong message coming through. I know this is only for Monday, but I think it's going to ring true throughout the entire week. So increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice, trusting that third eye, trusting the intuition, trusting your sixth sense. And then on Tuesday, we have higher learning, which is the Melchizedek card. And it says, you have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. So you have learned from experience. We've kind of been talking about that over the past couple of weeks, where we don't need to go backward in order to move forward. And that may sound kind of silly when I say it that way, but we don't have to dwell in the past in order to move forward. So this saying, we have learned from the experiences we've had, and that is sort of a higher learning process. That would be akin to the third Akashic keyword this week being downloads, is that higher learning coming in. So we have learned from our experiences. And then Wednesday, we have the Cloak of Wisdom from Kathumi. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. So to me, this is, if you have something you're pondering, like a specific question you're working on or project and you're not sure, is there a fork in the road? Do I need to go one path or another? Maybe pondering 2 different options, that sort of thing. This says you already know the answer you seek, but it also says trust your intuition. And we are getting so many third eye prompts this week. This says trust what you know. So really knowing that you do hold the key to your own awareness, you hold all the answers, and just trusting that intuition is the strongest message that's coming through this week. So then Thursday we have Holy Amethyst, which is the divine alchemy message. And it says, move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. So another message coming through of you don't need to dwell in the past. Sorry. You don't need to dwell in the past. You have all the answers you need. Focus on what it is you want to create, not on maybe how you did things in the past and what that got you then. These are new times. We have turned a corner. This is new. It's a new way of being. It's a new energy. So the things we did in the past were necessary in the past. We didn't, any of us, do anything wrong as far as our healing work, our deep dives into things. All of that was necessary. But this is saying it's a new day. And we don't have to dwell in the past at this point. So move beyond your current challenges by focusing on what it is that you do want. And then our Friday card is, oh, seriously. It's downloads, which is our third Akashic keyword. And not a super common term used in Oracle card decks. So downloads and understanding. This is the Lady Venus card. It says, truth is being revealed, deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So that's that higher perspective, that connecting to spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, your higher self, all of that wisdom that is available to you, the Akashic records especially, all of that wisdom that is available to you coming through in downloads, which give you sort of an innate understanding. You may just wake up with a solution to a perceived problem, or you may just wake up with a brand new idea through these downloads and transmissions that you're receiving. So really being extra aware of those this week and taking note of those, but also knowing, because of all this third eye information that's coming through, that you can trust this information. It's coming through your own intuition. And then Saturday, our last day of the week, we have Mary Magdalene, and this is the Teacher Awakens. And it says, you have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So again, just kind of a message of that awareness, that awakening, those downloads, trusting all these things, and that awakens the teacher in you. That allows you to connect with what it is that you are here to share, how you are here to be of service, who you are here to connect with. That's the Teacher Awakens message. So those are our messages for this week. Awareness, awakening, downloads, being extra aware, but because we have some lead time on knowing this, not allowing that awareness to feel uncomfortable, but allowing it to feel intuitive. So those are our messages for this week. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope I will see you next week.